Let's jump right into my Week 13 fantasy football rankings. All right, everybody, we're going to start off with the quarterbacks. These are my PPR rankings. Let's do it. All right, so for quarterbacks, these are my elite options. I'm not considering benching Mahomes, not considering benching Hurts, Stafford, Brady. I really like Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen tempering expectations against the Patriots, but he's still a start. Love Justin Herbert. He's actually looking at the rankings, like the fantasy points per game, fantasy points total. Herbert's been surprisingly well. A little bit shaky start, a little bit up and down, but man, still a stud for sure. And Kirk Cousins is solid. I think the real question people have been asking, I know a lot of questions were in the top 5, yeah, but a lot of them have been Joe Burrow, Derek Carr, Carson Wentz, Taysom Hill. With Taysom Hill, I see a low ceiling and a low floor. That doesn't necessarily mean he sucks. Like, he does have a decent ceiling in an unlikely scenario. I think it's improbable, but he does have that rush yards, rushing touchdowns, right? If he scores 2 rushing touchdowns, boom. Now we're talking about a really good ceiling. I just think it's improbable. I think the more probable scenarios would be that the Cowboys focus on shutting him down. No Alvin Kamara. I like Mark Ingram, but let's face it, he is past his prime. O-line is banged up. They don't have a lot of receivers. And Sean Payton is a genius. I love that coach. I really appreciate this team, the Saints team, and the product they put forward and the way they play. I mean, it's something to really appreciate and respect. But at some point, with all these injuries, I mean, we're kind of at the 4th quarterback here. We're kind of at the 4th wide receiver here. I mean, they just had so much turnover, right? No Jared Cook, no Drew Brees, no Jameis Winston. They were just starting Trevor Siemian. Now it's Taysom Hill. No Alvin Kamara. They get Mark Ingram back after 3 years. It's a lot to overcome. And I mean, I might even rank him below Russell Wilson, but I won't because, I mean, man, that's pretty tough. That's a pretty tough one. It's just that we don't trust Russell Wilson, and Taysom Hill does run. So I'm going to leave it here. I think one person brought up to me on Instagram, they were like, look, I'm just worried that Carson Wentz, they're going to be, the Colts are going to be up. He's not going to need to throw the ball. I'm like, yeah, your thinking is right, but you're only playing a head-to-head, right? This isn't a tournament where you have to get the perfect lineup and win $1 million. You're just talking about a regular fantasy football league. You just need enough points to beat one person, right? And Carson Wentz should be able to do that. Yeah, they'll have the lead, but hopefully Carson Wentz will help them have that lead. And Derek Carr's a really good start this week, but the Raiders have kind of fallen off a little bit, and I would just rather start Joe Burrow. I think Kirk Cousins is a better quarterback. I think Joe Burrow is a better quarterback, and I'm going with the talent here. I'm going with the skills. I love Matthew Stafford. Not worried about the game script because I think Sean McVay is going to want to throw the ball, and I think he'll get his 3 touchdowns early on, and he'll be good. Darrell Henderson didn't practice today. He is expected to play, but to be honest, I'm not really believing that. Darrell Henderson, my opinion, I'm giving to you, has a 50% chance to play. That just basically means I have no clue. Don't trust Sean McVay. That's what I'm saying. 50-50. And if he does play, don't know if he'll be limited at all. It's all up in the air. That's what happens when you have Rams players, especially running backs, and you're listening to Sean McVay. I'm trying not to hate Sean McVay. That's fine. Like, what he's doing is probably going to help him win games and just play tricks and play games and just disguise what's really going on back there. And I think that's a fine strategy. It just doesn't, give us anything in fantasy football, unfortunately. That's just the way it is. Yeah, and then we have these other guys here. If you scroll down, Tua is just really up in the air. He's really improving, though. I like that in real life, just like Jalen Hurts. He's improving. Now, don't yell at me. I know Jalen Hurts had one bad game, but that's the only bad game he's had. Taylor Heineke, kind of up. This is the fringe starts, right? This is more of the soup. Like, I love these guys in super flex, but I wouldn't start them in QB1 leagues. And Teddy Bridgewater, I'd have him ranked super high. I'd have him ranked top 12 if he wasn't injured and the Broncos pass offense wasn't just flying. It has been stale with Teddy Bridgewater's injuries. Jimmy G. Yeah, this is pretty much getting into definitely dual QB league territory. Let's go on to the running backs, but before we do, just want to give a huge shout out to Monkey Knife Fight. It is a daily fantasy sports player props website, and I also have an app. It's super simple to play. Just pick, is this guy going to do well this week? Is this guy going to do bad this week? And I'm going to give you my 2 picks, number 1 pick and number 2 pick. So my number 1 pick, my most favorite pick, is going to be in the Chargers-Bengals game. So you're going to head on over to Monkey Knife Fight. Just follow the link below in the description. Go to new game, and then make sure you're under football, and then we're going to find this Chargers game right here. We're going to go to the touchdown dance, and I highly recommend the lower goal on this week. Now, this is totally fine, though, actually, so I don't highly recommend it. I recommend it. This is what I'm going for. Usually, I'm like, do whichever one you want. I would like the lower goal, where we need 2 or more touchdowns. But this one is fine as well. I just think my picks this week are gonna be a high floor, like low risk picks. We're gonna win, but I don't know if we're gonna absolutely crush it and get like 4 or 5 touchdowns. I don't know if that's gonna happen, and I'm very confident we'll get 2 or more. So I'm picking this goal here. Oh, I can pick the goal before I make the picks. Okay. And number 1 guy we're going to pick, most likely to get 1 or more touchdowns, is going to be Joe Mixon. I project him that he's going to have a 90% chance to score 1 or more touchdowns. Austin Eckler is going to have a 69% chance to score 1 or more touchdowns. And Jamar Chase is going to have a 52% chance to score 1 or more touchdowns. That should give us 2 or more touchdowns, hopefully. Set the goal. Let's set the prize. Let's just do like an even 10 here. Let's go with that. And then let's hit submit. All right. And then we're going to go on to my next pick. Now, this game that we just picked, the Chargers game, Bengals game, going to be a little bit more high scoring. This one's going to be a little bit lower scoring, but I think I have a good idea on who's going to get in the end zone, and that's going to be the Vikings-Lions game. 2 defenses that are not that good. Again, let's go on to the touchdown dance, and my number 1 guy is going to be Alexander Mattison. 78% chance he will score 1 or more touchdowns, assuming that DeAndre Swift doesn't play. Matter of fact, he's probably going to miss more than 1 week. Remember, you can always cancel this, or you can wait later. Touchdown, these prompts do change, but touchdown dance typically doesn't change at all. But we're going to go ahead and assume that Swift is not going to play and pick Jamal Charles. Sorry, a little bit of a time travel there. Jamal Williams, 50% chance he will score 1 or more touchdowns. And then the next one's going to be between Thielen and Justin Jefferson. Really love both. I mean, Justin Jefferson's about a 60% chance to get in the end zone at least once. But we're going to go with Adam Thielen. I think it's about a 62% chance he's going to score 1 or more touchdowns. And again, the same goal. We'll pick $10. You could pick 5, or you could pick more than me. But I'm going with 10. Let's lock that in. Let's go. That's it. Simple. All right, guys, if you do want to play my picks or any of your other picks or whatnot, go ahead and follow the link below in the description. Use promo code COUCH. You'll get a 100% deposit match up to $100. Also, look at this. You'll get free $5 play. Free $5 on Monkey Knife Fight. So you can do exactly what I did for free if you want to put $5 on that contest. Stupid simple to play. And yes, follow the link below. Use promo code COUCH. Good luck. on MKF. Going on to the running back rankings. Also keep in mind, I will post this on my website, fantasycouch.com, if you just want the written version. Everyone has Jonathan Taylor ranked number 1. I guess where I kind of defer is Alexander Mattison. I talked about him on the waiver video. He is now the workhorse. I actually like him probably even more than Dalvin Cook most of the time, because when Dalvin Cook is out, I know that Mattison is going to be the supreme workhorse. Now, they decided that they might sprinkle in the rookie running back. He is a kick returner. I think his name, I don't know how to pronounce his name, is Kini Nwangu, something like that. Very explosive running back, small running back. You know, kind of like a Amir Abdullah. He was on the Vikings recently, but probably better. I think he's a lot faster, a lot more fun to watch. So, you know, keep in mind, I guess, you know, he might be sprinkled in a little bit. But I think the goal line back is going to be Madison. And there's also a really good chance that Alexander Madison does catch a touchdown too. You know, I guess this goes with the Monkey Knife Fight picks we were just doing, because he will be used probably as a goal line receiver as well, not just a goal line runner. Then we got Joe Mixon. He's been just absolutely balling. I think the Chargers are going to really try to stop Joe Mixon, but it's easier said than done, right? So last game, the Chargers defense really tried to stop the run game. Now, this time, again, you know, this goes back to do we draft Penei Sewell, or do we draft Jamar Chase, the Bengals? And I think they made the right choice, because now you can't stop them. If you got T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, who are absolutely balling, and a really good quarterback, who are you going to stop? Are you going to stop that big 55-yard touchdown to Jamar Chase? Like, you got to stop that too, right? You got to stop T. Higgins from catching 15 balls. And you also got Tyler Boyd. You got C.J. Uzama. You got some other running backs. Chris Evans. Chris Evans. Not really Chris Evans. But you do have a Samaje Perine. Yeah, I guess not really Chris Evans anymore. Yeah, but you got a lot of other weapons to worry about. That's my point. And here we go, baby. This isn't biased pick. I always check myself. Hey, am I biased? I'm a human. I make mistakes. Every human has a bias. But I've been I think almost every time. Yeah, I'd say almost every time I have ranked Eli Mitchell lower than the consensus. So now I have him right at the consensus. I mean, this is just, come on. No Deebo Samuel, who's actually a vulture in himself. Think 5 rushing touchdowns. What the heck? 5 rushing touchdowns for Deebo Samuel. No Deebo Samuel. Eli Mitchell going against the Seahawks, and the Niners are rolling. I fully expect them to win, but it's not a give me game by any means. It's Vegas has it as a close game. I think it's going to be a rough game. It's going to be a really tough game. Both teams are going to be competing. I don't see how the Niners lose, but hey, it's doable. Seahawks D is slightly underrated. Look, I know they suck and everything, but it's also because of the offense really isn't helping them out by any means. And as far as the Seahawks run D, I don't see them stopping anything, man. Like, they're not going to be able to stop this awesome blocking, and they're not going to be able to stop Eli Mitchell. Let's make this come true. Come on, Eli Mitchell, run the ball, and let's make it official. Let this man be James Robinson of this year. I know it kind of still won't work because he got hurt, and there was a lot of ups and downs. But let's just make it as close as we can to be James Robinson 2.0. And I think this is the week he solidifies that. And when we're talking about real workhorses, Eli Mitchell is up there. I mean, this guy gets so many carries, so many snaps. It's disgusting. And I'm just pumped. As you guys know, he was one of my deep sleeper dynasty rookies. I have him in all my dynasty leagues. I have him in a lot of leagues. Matter of fact, most of the leagues I don't have him in is because people watch my videos, Couch Fan, and they picked him up. They put 100% FAB on Eli Mitchell, and I didn't have the tiebreaker on them. So that's the old, or they were, or in a deep league where he was drafted. That's all the other leagues. I definitely did my absolute best to go get Eli Mitchell. Yeah, it's been weird how I don't have him in every single league. It's probably due to Niner fans and couch fans. So my home league has a lot of Niner fans. He was already rostered for some weird reason. And a couple other deep leagues, he was drafted. And season long, like not even dynasty or keeper. And then, yeah, a couple other leagues, I bid 100% FAB, but they're couch fam, and they bid 100% FAB, and I couldn't get them. Geez, Leonard Fournette, man, it's hard not to rank him higher. Like, I could really have him up to 5. But let's just keep him here. I guess it really doesn't matter. Like, if you have Fournette, you're starting him. Like, I guess this is fine. Like, 7-5. It's really close. How do I have him lower than Najee Harris, though? I do like Najee Harris. A little bit concerned, though. Maybe a low ceiling with Najee. Yeah, let's swap these. There, just Fournette is it's just so sweet that I feel like even if everything goes wrong and Brady's the one throwing, like he'll still sneak in a touchdown. Like he'll get it's like, all right, we're not gonna let Fournette touch the ball, and we're not, for some reason we're not gonna use Fournette. He'll still find a way to sneak in there and get a touchdown. Like Fournette is just gonna ball out. So 6 is, I think that's good, and that's 2 spots lower than the consensus. And the rest, I really like Antonio Gibson. I just have this feeling he's going to absolutely go off. So I'm telling everyone to start Antonio Gibson. It's been not, this is one gem. It's been a rough season, and Gibson's been a great gem with the last 2-3 games. So, that's been great. I was pushing him a lot in drafts, and I looked like a total joke. It was a bad look for me because, like, oh my God, I can't believe you pushed Gibson. So it turns out that, look, maybe he's not as quite as amazing as I thought, and but I think also it really goes to show that it was the injuries, the unexpected injuries that came later, really the shin, and that was really it. And the bye week has done him well. So yeah, maybe he wasn't quite as talented as I thought he could be, but at least I wasn't far off. He's really good, and it was the injuries, but now he's back and going against the Raiders. Now, I don't see how McKissick plays, to be honest, but I guess there's a chance he plays. It just, to me, I just can't believe that he plays, but we'll see. And my guess is McKissick doesn't play, and that's why I got Gibson ranked so high. I mean, I can even put him ahead of Najee Harris. Definitely got to see if McKissick plays or not. McKissick's been a big part of Gibson sucking too. Yeah, should have definitely factored that in more in my pre-draft rankings. And then Melvin Gordon is 50-50 to play. So, oh man, this is another one where I'm trying to contain myself and be scared because Twitter's going crazy. They're like Javonte Williams breakout game finally, and it's like when everyone hops on board is something, I just got to be a little bit worried. But I'm all in. I'm diving in. I don't care. Is there water in the pool, or am I going to hit concrete when I dive in? I don't know, but I'm diving in because I like Javonte Williams. I always thought he was solid, and he's even better than I thought, and I thought it would be a great fit for the Broncos. It sure is, and he's been playing great, and he started out decent this year, and now he's much better than that. He's really comfortable. So it was a great fit, and he's more talented than I thought, and he's more comfortable playing better. Now you're going against the Chiefs. Oh boy, this is the first time we're going to see him in a super workhorse role. Very excited for that. So I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, the Twitter Kool-Aid, the Javonte Kool-Aid. Pour me a tall glass of that. Yeah, I think Mark Ingram has a high floor. I'm not too excited about his ceiling. Cordero Patterson, temper expectations a little bit. I know everyone has to start him. I get that. He's amazing. But I think the Buccaneers will focus tremendously on stopping Cordero Patterson to be like, look, no big dumb plays. That's number one. for the Bucks. You stop that, you'll probably win the game. Number 2, you stop Cordell Patterson, and now you're gonna win by 3 touchdowns, 2 or 3 touchdowns at least. So I think that's the number 1 and number 2 goals for that Bucks defense. That's the game plan. Stop the big plays. Stop Patterson. I'm starting Gaskin. I like it. Zeke, good floor, bad ceiling. Expect him to get 12 fantasy points. Jamal Williams, kind of went over that with Monkey Knife Fight. Love him going against the Vikings. David Montgomery, very scared to start him, but talking about workhorses, this guy is a pure workhorse. He's getting all the snaps. He's getting all the carries. Cardinals are just going to really focus on stopping him. I think you stop Montgomery and you win this game. And yeah, Darrell Henderson, just my opinion, is 50-50. Josh Jacobs is questionable, so Sony Michel would be a great start. Sony Michel, we would rank right. I think I would rank him number 12. Yeah, let's rank him number 12. If Darrell Henderson is out. So yeah, he's a RB1 if Darrell Henderson is out. And Miles Sanders has been practicing, so keep tabs on the Eagles running back situation for sure. What's going on? Oh, somebody was up there. Okay. We're good to go. All right, let's go to wide receivers. I feel like week 11, what we expected happened, at least what I expected happened. And week 12 was a little bit loopy again, back to this unexpected thing. Now, week 13, I'm seeing I'm thinking it's going to be more expected, not as crazy. But, hey, we'll see. Surprises every week. I think there'll be less surprises this week. And it'll go as we planned. It'll go smoothly like it did for me week 11 when I won a lot of leagues. So hopefully it'll go smoothly this week. But yeah, I don't really got much to say about the wide receiver rankings. It is what it is. DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler Murray are expected to play, but we don't know for sure yet. So keep tabs on that. Amari Cooper is playing, but is going to be limited. So I'm going to rank him quite low. Let's temper expectations with Amari Cooper. All right. I like Russell Gage. I have him ranked 5 spots ahead of the consensus. I do like Russell Gage. So let's put this here. Let's put Gallup up. Let's put Van Jefferson up. There we go. All right. Looking good. Odell Beckham, I don't think he practiced today. He's expected to play, but it is Sean McVay, the liar of the day. All right, let's go. Let's go on to tight ends. I don't know. I don't got much to say about wide receiver. I feel like I said a lot about whatever I was talking about quarterbacks, and I said a lot about running backs. All right, for tight ends, Gronkowski, I'm going all in on that one. I do like him, but I'm telling everyone to start Dallas Goedert. I don't know, man. I'm gonna put God. I like Goddard so much this week. I'm going all in on Goddard. All right, let's do it. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, I know this is funky, but predicting tight ends is a tough one. And Tyler Higbee, we really can't trust this guy. Let's go right here with Higbee. There we go. I like that. And Noah Fant, I'm going to take a risk on him. Obviously, we can't trust him. He's been fairly disappointing. He's been overhyped a little bit by fantasy enthusiasts. And now, with going against the Chiefs, I would take a risk on him. Be like, let's go for it. Lots of upside this game. And I don't trust Dawson Knox that much. So I'm ranking him kind of low. All right. And then Gerald Everett, I do like. I'm ranking him kind of high. There we go. All right. Defenses. So the elite defenses is going to be Rams, Cardinals, Eagles, Colts. These four. I feel like the Dolphins D is a high upside defense. Buccaneers D is a high upside defense. So risky, great. Risky, great. I feel like these two, the Dolphins and Bucks, could easily be the best defense this week, but you never know. Maybe the Falcons are still alive. Maybe the Giants do something. Very volatile defenses. Vikings D, I feel, is just like, is going to somewhat disappoint us. I don't trust them. I feel like they have a high floor, low ceiling. But you never know. Maybe the Lions do make some mistakes. I just don't feel like they're a team that makes huge mistakes. They're just a boring team. They'll go out there and put up 14. The Lions offense, they'll put up 14 points, 17 points. They'll get that. They'll get that out the way, and that's it. And won't make a ton of mistakes. It'll be boring. Won't put up a ton of yards, ton of touchdowns, ton of field. They just won't do much. And Vikings defense is not that great. So that's why, they're just a boring streaming option. Pick them up this week, start them, then drop them. I think that's how you want to play it. All right. We will be talking about the playoffs on our podcast tonight. So always keep in mind, like Broncos, they play the Lions, I think, week 14. The Bears D, not really great. I think week 16, 17, they got a good matchup. Cardinals, I think they play the Lions week 15. This is stuff you want to look at. You want to go ahead. I mean, some people have locked up the number 1 seed, or, there's a situation where we're going up against, I co-own a team with a buddy of mine. We're going up against a team that's been ghost for weeks. And so, that's an automatic win for us. So we're concentrating on week 14 already, right? So week 13 is pretty much a dub for us, a bye week, essentially. Essentially, we're playing taco, right, in our league. So you do want to think ahead. Now, if you're 5-7 or 6-6 or something, you got to win now. Don't do that too much. It's okay to sneak ahead and look, but you got to win now, right? So who cares what you're doing week 16? You got to win week 13 first. For kickers, got a lot of good options. Kickers you can get. Kickers I'm confident in. And, actually, I forgot to rank these. Oh, my God. So I could do that right now. We're doing it live, ladies and gentlemen. I did forget to rank these. So I know I got suck up here. I just huge Justin Tucker fan. I do have Butker higher. There we go. Nick Folk lower. There we go. We're making it happen. Making it happen live, ladies and gentlemen. I can do this. I can do it live. So don't worry. We will get this squared away. Right. I can't believe I forgot to rank kickers. How stupid of me. But we're saving the video. We're making it happen. Harrison Butker. Right here. Yes. Right there. There we go. And Matt Prater, a little bit. We got to know if Kyler Murray and Hopkins are playing. But for now, I'm ranking him here. Daniel Carlson is solid. Greg Zuerlein, Evan McPherson. So Robbie Gould up. There we go. Jake Elliott is decent. We got Tyler Bass up here. Jason Sanders is getting a big boost. Or one spot up. Yeah, these kickers suck. Oh, Joey Slides on IR. He got hurt. He got hurt that last game. Wow, that sucks. Okay. Wow, Washington. Dang. Okay, I'll take you off then. All right, yeah, so you do want to try to get one of these top 4 kickers if you can. If not, I mean, it's really close between... Yeah, Greg Joseph's okay. Like I said, we got to keep tabs on Kyler Murray and Hopkins here. I'd be comfortable starting Robbie Gould. Money Badger's decent. Yeah, so yeah, these are the kicker rankings. Hey, we did it live. I made a small boo-boo, but we fixed it. We got it good. These are the kicker rankings. All right. That's it, guys. Make sure you follow the link below in the description. Check out Monkey Knife Fight. Use promo code COUCH. You'll get 100% deposit match and free $5 of play. Free game on Monkey Knife Fight. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. We're going live tonight on our second YouTube channel, Fantasy Couch Podcast. So make sure you subscribe to our second YouTube channel as well. Let's go get that W. Good luck, everybody.